Let me get more specific. This is what we call an urban legend. Contemporary folklore passed on as a true story.
Hey guys, I'm Court McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Let's jump right into our list of the top 5 scary North Korean urban legends that might be real. Coming at our number 5 spot, fan death. Yeah, so it turns out this is a very well-known superstition in the Korean culture. Apparently in Korea, if you run an electric fan in a closed room with no windows, you will die. It's said the evil fan will suck oxygen away from the sleepers, which results in them being suffocated. Or there's the theory that the fan will all of a sudden release all of this freezing air and you will die from hypothermia. So I would like to note that there's no evidence to support these theories, but they still hold a strong belief among the people. And this isn't a new legend either. It goes all the way back to when electric fans were first introduced in Korea, which was back in the 1920s and 1930s. Due to this new technology at the time, people were warned that they may experience nausea, asphyxiation, and facial paralysis. There was even an article that came out titled "Strange Harm from Electric Fans." Yeah, death by electric fan. Who knew it was an urban legend? In at number 4, haunted bathrooms. This one is pretty messed up. So apparently there's a popular urban legend in Korea that suggests ghosts live in school toilets. And apparently they will stick out their hands while you're using the toilet and ask you if you want red or blue toilet paper. I would just run out screaming, but apparently some people stick around to answer the question. If you answer red, then the ghost kills you by cutting you up. And if you answer blue, then it kills you by suffocating you. Now, this definitely seems like an urban legend, and I don't think it could be real. However, there are so many schools in Korea that are said to be haunted. And in these schools, the bathrooms are usually a mess and there's poor lighting. So there's always ghost stories about the bathrooms. There's been reported cases of suicide in stalls, toilets flushing on their own, and people are always claiming to hear someone crying, but then discover that they were in the bathroom alone. So I mean, you never know. This might not be far from the truth. Virgin ghosts. Yes, if you believe in ghosts, then there's a good chance you will believe that this urban legend might be real. Turns out ghosts and virgins are major fixtures of Korean culture, so therefore virgin ghosts are a thing. Apparently, these ghosts are found in abandoned buildings and forests. And just like creepy ghosts in horror movies, they have really long dark hair that's conveniently covering their face, and more often than not, they will be wearing a white dress. They were said to be really common back in the day as a warning to society, since to die a virgin, which in those days meant single, was a disgrace to the society. Right before they appear to you, you'll notice the temperature drop rather suddenly. They're said to dart from the shadows and kill you, so you don't continue to bring shame on your family. Yeah, that's kind of a harsh one. Coming in at number 2, elevator. Now, many people have claimed to have this happen to them, but this first story began with a 19-year-old named Karuko. Karuko lived on the 14th floor. She was coming home late from university one night. When she got into her building, she went into the elevator. Just as the doors were about to close, a handsome man stuck out his hand to stop it. He stepped into the elevator and told her that he lived on the 13th floor. The two talked while the elevator reached his floor. When it got to his floor, he got out and with a creepy smile on his face, pulled out a knife and he said, "I'll meet you upstairs." Then he bolted to the staircase. Before Kuroko knew what was going on, the elevator doors closed. So clearly she was freaking out. No matter what button she hit, the elevator didn't stop, and sadly she met her death when the doors opened again. Many people say that this is why elevators now have stop buttons. So many people have said that this has happened to them, and they all describe the man as looking the same. But he's never been captured, which leads many people to believe that this is just an urban legend. However, many women still spread the warning to beware of a tall, handsome man who tries to get in an elevator with you while you're alone. And in at number 1, slit-mouthed woman. If you live in Korea and you are a child walking alone late at night, then you may just run into this woman. When she first approaches you, she'll be wearing a white or red surgical mask covering her mouth. It's said that she asks children if they think she's pretty. If the child replies no, she kills them with a pair of scissors. If the child says yes, then she removes her mask to show them her mouth. Now, normally this wouldn't be a bad thing. However, in this case, the woman's mouth has been slit open from ear to ear. Once you see her in her true form, she will ask you again if you think she's pretty. If you reply no the second time, she will kill you. If you still say yes, then she will slit your mouth open just like hers. Yeah, so kind of a lose-lose situation. If you try to run away from her, then she will reappear in front of you, so there's no escape. Yeah, so basically just don't go walking around the streets late at night by yourself. People who have claimed to actually encounter this woman and live to tell the tale said they escaped unharmed by replying with answers like so-so, or they say that she's average looking. Others have said that they gave her money and she didn't come after them. This urban legend apparently came from 2 true stories. The first one is that back in the day the woman was real and she was an escaped mental patient. The second story is that she was married and her husband found out that she was cheating on him. So he used a sword to cut her from ear to ear, and he asked her, who will think you're beautiful now? And that's why she asks people she comes across that question. And there you guys have it, that's our list of the top 5 scary North Korean urban legends that might be real. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions and comments, leave them down below so I can respond to them. Also, make sure you show us some love by giving this video a big thumbs up and subscribing to our awesome channel. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.